My bridesmaid slept in my wedding bed, and that's not even the worst part. I'm finally sharing this because you can't make this stuff up, and I need the truth to come out. I'm 36, and I recently got married. Before the wedding, one of my bridesmaids, let's call her Annie, broke up with her ex Brad. Our friend group is very close, and most of us have known Brad for over 10 years. Annie only became friends with us because of him. After the breakup, she insisted on avoiding him at group events, which quickly turned into her trying to control who could attend what. It felt unfair to the rest of us because Brad wasn't causing any issues. He simply wanted to move forward with his life, and we wanted him at our gatherings. As we started planning the wedding, Annie spent a lot of time expressing how uncomfortable she would be standing near Brad in photos. Even though they weren't paired together, she kept pushing for changes to accommodate her feelings. Meanwhile, I was juggling a tough semester of grad school, work, and wedding planning. Instead of supporting me, she made everything about her discomfort. I felt like I had to manage her emotions just to keep the peace. Despite all of that, I still wanted her in my wedding because I cared about her. She had one responsibility: to bring her PA speakers. We discussed this multiple times, but on the morning of the wedding, she told me she assumed we didn't need them anymore and sent her boyfriend to get them last minute. I thanked them, apologized, and even offered to pay for the inconvenience. I refused to let anything ruin my day. Later that night, she got very drunk, had a meltdown, stormed out of the venue, and sent me a long, dramatic text trashing Brad. He had spent the entire day avoiding her on purpose to keep the peace. The next morning, she backtracked and claimed he wasn't the reason for her upset. About a week later, I learned she was telling people that her meltdown happened because I asked her about the speakers that morning. I never asked about them that day. We had discussed it before. She completely changed the story to make herself look better. And here's where things get unbelievable. Our venue included a private cottage for my husband and me to spend our wedding night. One of the main reasons we chose that venue was for the quiet, private space and to give my dad a place to rest if needed. At one point during the day, I went inside to grab something and found Annie asleep in our bed. She had gone into our private bedroom without permission, climbed into our bed, and even shut my dog inside the room with her. Later, she bragged that the reason she was late lining up for our grand march was that she and her boyfriend had been intimate in my wedding bed, the same bed my husband and I would share that night. She laughed about it. Even if she was joking, why would she joke about something so disrespectful? Who would think that's okay? Even after this, I tried to keep things peaceful. We had a long phone call after the wedding, but she never apologized. Instead, she blamed her behavior on drinking and stress. I decided to let it go because the wedding was over, and I just wanted to move forward. Months later, I found out she was planning a birthday party and didn't invite me. That hurt because I thought we were okay again. Around the same time, I asked in our group chat what everyone was doing for Halloween. Annie responded, "Monster Mash is my Halloween." The Monster Mash hadn't even happened yet. I later discovered that her birthday party was also a Halloween party. She was clearly hiding it rather than being honest with me. That was my moment of clarity. I realized she rewrites stories to protect herself, expects everyone to adjust to her feelings, avoids taking responsibility, and has no respect for boundaries, even on someone's wedding day. So I blocked her. No final confrontation, no dramatic message. I simply decided I was done. I feel so much lighter without her in my life. I know who I am, I know what actually happened, and I'm choosing peace over chaos. If anyone else has had someone make your milestone about themselves, I see you. You deserve better too.